From beautiful Oriole Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, first pitch coming up. This is Corbin Carroll.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And the home opener is underway.
1 o'clock.
That's a ball.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And there's one down. Here's Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
This looks like extra bases. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Kowser should have this one. 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Snap throw behind the runner, and he gets back in. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's too low. Ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball, low.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got him. Strikes out. Back here in Baltimore, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Bradish, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Got him swinging. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Whoa.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Colton Cowser in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder.
One out man at first. Here's Leody Taveras. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Blaze Alexander in the box now. Takes strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
So digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a miss. The Orioles looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That's the ball.
Sets him down looking. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd, no score.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Chopper to second. Jackson tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore. Now here's the Orioles DH, Dylan Beavers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward now at the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Another one. That's 5 straight. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Taveras settles under this one. And there's one away. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. One down. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. On the ground to short, Henderson. Throw to first in time. Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. On the ground, out to short. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
Hey!
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground a second. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. That's smashed towards center. Takes it in for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one in the air center field. Taveras under it. 2 down. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped to short. Fires to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Leody Taveras. Check swing, he held up, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. one is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Called out on strikes. Froze him with a backdoor slider. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's outside.
That's away.
And 1-1. That one in there across the letters. That's to third, Arenado. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Troy. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. At the plate, Corbin Carroll. Out to center. Taveras has a beat on it. That's out number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Ketel Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. Marte, in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Marte around third. And they lead by 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now Ildemaro Vargas on the ground right side. Toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the designated hitter for the now on the bump, Jonathan Rlhske.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score. And still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, number 65.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right side. Cowser gets under it. He's got it. One up, one down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Throws to first in time, and they got him. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. On the ground right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Pavin Smith. That one lifted to left. Ward under this one. 1 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy.
Center fielder, Tommy Troy.
There's a swing and a drive. Cowser on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in safely.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Alexander under it, and that is that. Back here in Baltimore. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. New pitcher on here, Cade Stroud.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity. opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Out to short, Perdomo. Fires to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jackson at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Next to hit, Ildemaro Vargas. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it's off the wall, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 9th, Dylan Beavers now at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Taylor Clark.
Opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Clark, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. A solo shot. And just like that, they're within a run. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Ball 1, no strikes. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Alonso stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Clark is just 1 strike away. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Pete Alonso with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning. And now, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped, but foul. Clark Trying to send this to extra innings. And a big swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. On to extra innings. Leading off, Rlhske57. Substitution now at second base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner. Number 11, getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, base hit, around third. Perdomo with a knock, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Here's Gurriel, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-1. On the ground, and foul ball. Quick toss to first. Perdomo back on a dive. Snap throw to first, but he scrambles back. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. 1 away. Now at the plate, Pavin Smith. Center field, Taveras moving under it. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Troy. 1 for 3. That one the other way, and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
No, that's high.
Throw, save. 2 on, 2 outs. And now it's even up. In the air, left field. Ward going back on this one. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right. Kevin Ginkel gets the call from the pen. And I can't
imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Blaze Alexander will hit next. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Rutschman in to score. On to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's just foul. That was close. The winning run on second base.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the... Back now at Oriole Park. Now we go to the 11th. Ketel Marte getting ready to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Cowser racing over to make the catch. One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. The two-run shot. Now the third baseman. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Perdomo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Way inside. In the air, left field. And that is foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, Taylor Ward. There's the swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. And there's a strike. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.